Good evening. This is the dimension of unbelievability. It is an area which we call the Frauditor Zone. In today's episode, Chris of For Public Safety gets removed from the Child Services Office and then dismissed at the police station.
We're at is the Department of Child Services, Jeffersonville, Indiana, so that I can file a grievance. I'm gonna have to make an appointment with the regional director. Hello, how are you doing today? I need to make an appointment with the regional director.
Okay, he is out of the office, or you said the regional, yeah, he's out of the office. We never know when he's here, so what I can do is I can give you his email address, and it's the best way to reach him.
I would prefer you just set in stone an appointment for me. However you gotta do so.
I don't set those, he's not in the office today. I don't set those appointments. Shannon, his secretary, does, and she works from home.
Can you call Shannon and set me an appointment then? Because I'm not leaving here without an appointment set in stone. What's your name?
My name is Melinda.
Thank you, Melinda.
And the best way to reach Brad.
No, I'm not gonna do his email. I want in person. I want to set an appointment in stone on record.
You can email Brad.
No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm not gonna. So is Brad Fortner still? Look at that guy, still Brad Fortner. No, I'm not gonna worry about emailing the tyrant. I just want to set an appointment. I need to.
That's how you need to go through.
No, it's not. You're okay. Look, I don't want to argue with you. Okay, I'm friend, not foe.
I know.
I want you to understand that there are laws pertaining to this, what we're doing right now. Okay, you can research those yourself if you'd like, but you're violating my First Amendment right to redress.
Only a frauditor can take 1 + 1 and insist that it equals 150. No one was denying his right to redress his government. The First Amendment states, Congress shall make no law respecting an establishment of religion, or prohibiting the free exercise thereof, or abridging the freedom of speech, or of the press, or the right of the people peacefully to assemble, and to petition the government for a redress of grievances. Chris is like a child upset that he isn't getting his way, so he has changed the language of the First Amendment to instead read, Congress shall make no law respecting an establishment of religion, or prohibiting the free exercise thereof, or abridging the freedom of speech, or of the press, or the right of the people peacefully to assemble, and to petition the government for a redress of grievances in the exact way at the exact time that the frauditor so chooses. This poor woman behind the counter doesn't know the regional director's schedule, and she doesn't have the ability to make an appointment for him. No frauditor temper tantrum is going to change that, as Chris will find out after multiple pointless attempts to threaten and confuse this lady.
That's what I was
Well,
told.
Okay, now listen, you're giving me a way, so you think you're doing it right. Hang on, let me explain. I know what I'm talking about. But the problem is that if you go from the federal law, the First Amendment, and then boil it down to what's actually happening here right now, then what it falls to is going to be called Indiana Open Records Access. And in there, the law states that in this agency, there shall be a supervisor always on duty. And that supervisor is in the position of the First Amendment protected activity of receiving the redress. So I have the right, it's a First Amendment right. The law is behind me. As a matter of fact, the police are probably gonna come in here because they're gonna escort me. And not for a purpose of you guys getting in trouble, but because I requested them due to an issue I had in the past, okay? So I was a prosecutor that offered it to me. But anyway, I have to set an appointment. I want to set an appointment. The law says that it has to be accessible by more than just email, that you have to do it multiple ways.
But Brad is not here.
Yeah, I know Brad put you guys in a bad position, see? And it's okay that Brad's not here necessarily, but someone of supervisory is supposed to be by duty. So is there a supervisor on duty here?
No, it's a holiday weekend.
Today's not the weekend. The holiday's on Monday.
Right, but it's leading up to the holiday.
It's Friday at 4 o'clock. You're still open for business hours, so
Till 4:30.
please don't think I'm mad at you.
No, I know.
Just understand this is going on record, right? And what I'm saying is, you're open, it's business hours. This is our hours. Like, I'm the boss. He's the boss. The taxpayers are the boss of that. So we expect our civil servants to be on duty at the time they're supposed to be on the clock. We're paying them.
Right.
And they're not here, right? Is that what you're saying?
Right.
That's a problem, that I need to resolve. Well, for my case, it needs to be resolved. I'm sure other people would agree with me that come in here that need a supervisor as well, which there's a lot of people that's going to agree with that when this comes out. So that's a problem that I've noticed is kind of corrupting the Region 18 around the board, because other offices, other agencies in Region 18 are doing the same thing. Supervisors aren't there. That's actually one of the things I'm going to redress. So I don't want to name every agency in a lawsuit. I would much prefer just to get my appointment.
Right.
So if you've got to call whoever's supposed to be here and they're not, just call them, and I'll be easy on them. I just want to make sure that I do not leave here without my right to be able to redress I want an appointment. And that's me being lenient. I just want an appointment. So I'm not leaving unless I get it.
Okay, if you have a seat, I'll try to read.
Thank you so much. And I hate that you're in that position, Melinda.
Yes.
Yeah.
At 4 o'clock, I forgot.
I'm sorry?
Her hours are different.
Who?
Shannon, her hours are different. So it's 10 after 4, and she's already gone for the day.
Yeah, she shouldn't be leaving before you close. It's illegal.
It's now illegal for government employees to leave before the office closes. I think we've heard enough of this drivel. Let's go find out if he ends up leaving with an appointment. Spoiler alert, he doesn't.
Hey, how you doing, buddy? Badge number? Mr. Wyatt?
How are you doing, sir?
I'm Chris.
You're Chris?
Nice to meet
Okay,
you.
nice to meet you.
Mr. Wyatt, you're my escort?
Okay. Did you all call?
No, I called.
You called?
Yeah. You're my escort for the prosecutor's. You're here for the prosecutor.
Escort for...
For me to be here. Yep.
Oh, they already
Did
sent
Major
you-
Lynch send you?
No, we got a call.
From who? Did you all call?
I didn't call.
Did you?
call.
Have
She
you already?
didn't
Have
call.
you already? I understand that you. Yeah, they allowed you to be here to conduct your business. That you're.
Allowed me to be here? Excuse me?
Yeah, because you're trespassed from here, but you have business here, so they allowed you to
I am
come
not
here.
trespassed from here.
Okay, that's fine.
Per the prosecutor's orders, you're here as my escort.
Okay. Well, that's because you're trespassed.
I'm
from
not
here, and
trespassed from
They
here.
allowed you to come here to conduct your business.
What do you mean they allowed me? What are you talking about?
Okay.
No, I'm just asking.
Well, have you
Answer
conducted
that
your
question,
business
please.
here already?
I can do business in here.
No, have you talked with them already? Has he talked
To them?
Yes.
He's talked with-
You need to understand, Mr. White, the
Okay.
prosecutor of Clark County.
Okay, yeah, he allowed you to be here to conduct
He
your
doesn't get to
business.
allow. He realized that I was right lawfully, and he released any trespass.
You
There
can
is
think-
not
You
one.
can think whatever you want.
I don't
but
need to
he-
think, brother. I've got
Okay.
it on email.
Well, I was notified of this situation.
By who?
Okay? Okay, my supervisors, and they told
Your
me
supervisor,
that-
so Lynch?
Okay, can you let me speak?
Depends on what you're going to say.
Okay, well, I'm trying to tell you what's going on here,
Okay.
if you let me
You
speak.
got it. All right.
Okay. They allowed you to come here because you were trespassed from here, but you had business with DCS. I don't know what that was. That's your business, right?
That's right.
So you've conducted your business now.
I
So
am
now
conducting my business, and you walked in.
Okay, well, have you spoken with them already?
What does
She's
it look
saying
like
that
I'm doing, brother?
Okay, well,
That's what I'm doing when you walked in.
She says that you have already conducted your business. Have
No,
you already conducted?
Melinda, am I right? I have not finished my business.
He came in. I advised him that he needed to contact our director, Brad Fortner, and I provided him with an email address. And he does not want to do that.
I just want an appointment.
Nobody else here to meet with him. So I
Did he?
went-
But did he have like an appointment or anything
No,
today?
no.
You gonna get nosy in my business?
I'm trying to talk to her. I'm just trying to figure out what's going on.
I'm the one that called you.
Okay.
All right, so let's resolve it.
Okay. Well,
Melinda, agree to or not or disagree? Ready?
who did?
Hey,
who did
wait,
he speak
Wyatt.
with?
Me,
He only spoke with you.
yes.
Okay. But there's like no one else back there that he has business with right now.
No,
Interesting.
No. Okay. Okay.
M.
We were
Wyatt.
told that he was going to come here.
Got
to
a badge
conduct-
number?
613. We were told that he was going to come here to conduct some sort of business, and that they were going to let him be here to conduct that business and then to leave.
Let me be here. Hey, how's it going, buddy? I'm Chris.
Good. Sergeant Jackson,
Nice to meet you, Mr. Jackson. And you are?
Officer Rogers.
Rogers. Nice to meet you, buddy.
That's my sergeant right there, if you want to
Good.
meet with him.
Yeah, I'll step around here and see.
Were you sent by Mr. Lynch?
No, sir.
No, they call.
Yeah, I don't understand. I called first. I talked to Mr. Lynch. I have it recorded. Y'all were supposed to escort me here at 4.
At 4?
Yeah, you were late. But listen, buddy, here's what you have to understand. All I'm doing is asking for an appointment. They're trying to give me an email. I don't want an email, I want an appointment. He don't answer the email.
I don't know what.
I have a First Amendment right to redress my government, correct?
I don't know what their procedures are and whatnot. Like I told
Doesn't
you,
matter
we
what.
were-
Doesn't matter, buddy.
hold on. I told you that we were told by our supervisors that you were gonna come here to conduct your business, and they were gonna let you come here because
I'm
you
not
are-
trespassed.
They said you are trespassing.
No. Who's they?
Okay, my supervisor.
Who?
You have a logged trespass, but
It's been released.
but the prosecutor
Released it.
released it, but it was not taken out. That's why we.
Well, that's his fault, not
No,
mine.
it's-
I have the
it's-
proof that it's been released.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay, on
Yeah,
me.
We're yeah, that's fine. We're not.
Okay.
We didn't say anything about
Well, I've seen this stuff go wrong before.
All right, enough of this banter. Let's just get him out of there already.
I'm asking you to leave the property.
You're telling me to leave
I'm
the property, or
asking
you asked?
I'm asking you to leave the property.
Okay, well, I'll politely decline.
Okay, then I'm going to tell you to leave the property because
Or
your
what?
business is over. Then you'll be considered trespass.
So you're threatening me
telling
with
you-
charge.
Yeah, I am telling you, I'm not threatening you. I'm telling you the Indiana
Charge.
law
It's a
says
threat.
that you are trespassing.
The
If
Indiana
you
law
don't
does not
leave-
say that I'm trespassing under
if you don't
B7.
leave- If you don't leave, then you will be considered trespass, which is an arrestable offense.
I know what it is.
That is not what we want to do.
You don't know
here.
what it is. You
Most certainly I
can't do
do,
that.
sir.
By law, I will sue
Okay, are
you.
you going to leave? is my
Under the
question.
threat of arrest, I will.
Let's go then, thank you.
So you just stopped me from being
Let's
able to
go.
do my grievance.
No, sir, you already have.
You sure
your
did.
appointment.
No.
You have the email address set
Melinda,
up?
do I have an
They gave you-
appointment?
They gave you an email.
Am I
So you
leaving
said
with
you
an
were gonna
appointment?
leave,
Stop
let's go ahead
talking.
and go. Let's go ahead
Am I
and go.
leaving with an
Let's go ahead and
appointment?
go.
Give me my book. Don't you stop
Oh,
me from
go
getting my
ahead.
stuff,
Give me your
man.
book. Go ahead, most
You are
certainly.
a tyrant.
Okay.
You don't know the law, man.
All right, we'll walk out here. Let's
You'll
go.
walk out there. Go ahead. I'm going.
I'll walk behind you.
I'll
That's
do it
my
as I
job.
wish.
All right, sir.
But you're forcing me.
Are you with him? Are you here?
Yeah, he's
Are
with
you
me.
For an appointment? Are you here for an appointment? Okay,
With
I'm gonna
me,
walk
yeah.
with both of you. Let's go.
Hey, we both have a right to redress what happened yesterday in Scott County.
Let's go.
You
This is
don't
not
get
Scott
to
County.
tell me not to,
Let's
man.
go out here. Thank you. Thank you, sir.
Don't learn from him, buddy.
Thank
You understand what I'm saying? Don't learn from him, guys. He's wrong. First Amendment protected activity.
Thank you all for your time.
Thank you for your time.
All right.
You did everything exactly wrong per the prosecutor's
Thank you.
orders. You like screwing up?
Have a good day, sir.
Eat the ass, bitch. Protect and serve what? What are they protecting and serving? Time to go to the city police department. She gonna park right on the walkway. All right, let's go to the police department. You wanna go? There's my lawsuit. There you go, guys. That's how you acquire a lawsuit right there. I get to name Jeffersonville City Police Department. It's about time. So he also admitted a failure on most part. All right, we're at the Jeffersonville City Police Department, and I'm about to go serve them with a notice of intent to sue, as well as file grievances on Jackson and Wyatt, and I'll leave the other guy out of it. So that's where we're at. Hello, I need a grievance form. 2 of them, please. And then is Mr. Lynch available?
No, he's not.
Okay, who's highest in here right now?
You're not supposed to be filming in
Who's highest in here right now? I'm sorry.
You're not supposed to be filming in here.
I couldn't hear what you said. I asked who's highest in charge here right now?
And I'm telling you, you're not supposed to film in here.
Says who?
The sign outside.
That sign's not a statute. There's no statute attached, so what are the rules? What are the rules to it? What? What you pointing at? What are the, excuse me, can I get the statute so that I can read the rules to that? Got my back. Make sure nobody sneaks up on me. Excuse me. Can you give me I'm making a public records request. Why are you all ignoring me? I need a public records request. Excuse me, miss. What's your name? I need a public records request form, please. Pretty please. No, these are not the I need a public records request because she said there's a regulation. This is grievance forms, ma'am. I need a public records request form. I just want to read the statute that's attached to that sign. It's got to be on there. Thank you. And I need the highest in charge here right now, please. It's an emergency. No, you're police, right? So I'm saying I have an emergency in which I need a highest up officer, please. I need to report that to the police officer.
Okay.
Are you a police officer?
Are you gonna answer my question?
I didn't hear it.
What is your emergency?
My emergency is there's been a situation and I need to report it to an officer. It's private. It's private information.
I'm a police officer. Go ahead.
You are? Show me your badge.
What is your emergency?
What is your badge number?
That's not an emergency, sir.
Wow, so you're telling me that you're a cop?
What is your emergency?
Did you just say you were a cop? Are you a cop? Thank you.
Your emergency, sir.
And what is the number 670?
If you're not gonna answer my question,
I will, as soon as you answer mine. That is your badge, correct? And what is your name?
670.
Your name, I said, the last name.
670.
Your name is 670. Oh, come on. I need to be able to record it to make sure that you actually are an officer. I need to make a report.
What's your report?
What's your name?
That's not a report.
It is important to have before I make the report, please.
What is your report?
Name. I really just need your name. My name's Chris.
Chris what?
Give me the report going and I'll tell you.
Give you what?
As soon as the report is going, I'll tell you.
It's going. Talk to me.
No, this is not a formal report. Formal. I want it on paper.
Hang tight and I'll get somebody else.
I thought you wanted to do it.
I did, but you're not answering my question.
But you're not answering mine. That's called respect. You do it both ways. Look, you're not in charge. We are. It's all of us. Not just you, but us too. You get what I'm saying? This is mutual. I'll start filling out these forms, but I need help. Okay? I really do.
We'll help you out.
No, I really do need help. You're not understanding. You're taking me wrong. And I don't like that lady. She don't like me. So but don't be biased. You're a police officer.
Fill out the forms and we'll help you out.
I will. But I need an officer though. I got one. Where is my, yeah, it's in my arm. So I'm making a public records request for the sign that they have because there's no statute and I need to read those statutes and it's not available to me right now. So, and then of course we're going to do complaints on Stewart. You remember the other one? Wyatt. Okay, so that's what we're doing. Hey, I like these apples, guys.
This is his legal and official intent to sue. My name is Christopher Ryder. The date is 1/13/23 at 4:50 p.m. This is an officiated notice of intent to sue the Jeffersonville City Police Department in Jeffersonville, Indiana 47130, State of Indiana. I'm surprised he didn't sign his name the way he signed his complaint form at the Kentucky State Police. In case you hadn't seen it, here it is. He signed it oink oink, not having a clue that him signing it that way meant he was calling himself a peg. I find that just so hilarious and disappointing that he didn't sign his officiated notice of intent to sue the same way.
Let's read it better in a moment. Ma'am, is there a notary available?
I'm sorry.
A notary? Do you have a notary available? You don't have a notary?
You'll have to go to a bank.
I'm sorry?
You'll have to go to a bank for that.
Y'all send it off? I couldn't hear. It's hard to hear.
You'll have to go to a bank or a notary.
Well, no, it has to be done here. So I want you to know that this is a notice of intent to sue the City of Jeffersonville Police Department. That's official. I need you to stamp that saying that you received it and pass it back, please. Do a copy. Thank you. I still need to turn in the grievance forms.
Whenever you get all your documents filled out, we'll go ahead and take them one step at a time.
I'm sorry? No, I need that done. Let's get that done. You're not named, don't worry. You almost got named.
Huh?
I said I didn't name you, don't worry. It's not on you. I mean, you almost got named. Real close. Let's not make that mistake.
I'm going to guess that she could not possibly care less.
You didn't tell me your name anyway, right? You think it's funny? You don't know what just happened. I haven't reported it. What just happened is my rights are violated and I've incurred damages to my children. And you think that's funny, officer? Not funny. Not funny at all. Time for you all to grow up and be professional in this department. What a damn mess. Is Kenny around? I'll hand it to him myself. Ma'am, is Kenny around? Why don't you go ahead and call him in? Rob, you want to call Kenny Kavanaugh? I don't know if I have his actual phone number. I got his, never mind, I'll send him an email. I'll just email him the notice of intent to sue too. That way we can't play games like you didn't receive it. Just sign this, stamp this with the date so I can get busy. I got stuff to do, you're gonna close. All right, go ahead and give me that name. You sending an email? Here. So we got. Oh, she switched screens. It's all right, I'll get it. It's official record. You know I can just do a records request for that, right? And we will, my attorney and I. Get it, Rob. Go around that side and get that screen. I know. She's sending an email to the boss. All right.
That officer doesn't ever come back, leaving poor Chris butthurt as to how a servant could possibly treat their king with such disdain. He's so butthurt that he even calls the non-emergency number to report it. Let's listen to the call.
My name's Chris. How are you today?
Hi, Chris. What's your last name?
I'm not telling you that. I'm concerned for the safety of these individuals or something because they disappeared and never came back. It's been several minutes, like actually more, like a lot of minutes. I'm to the point where I'm concerned there's nobody in the lobby of this building except for us, my friend and I.
Oh, wait, at the Jeffersonville Police Department?
Yes, ma'am. Yep. Should I be worried?
It's after normal business hours.
No, they closed at 6:45. That's what I said. They were here when we got here, and then they went in the back and disappeared, like completely disappeared. I'm actually really concerned.
Okay, why are you concerned? Can you tell me that?
Yeah, because it's business hours and there's nobody here, no staff. Hello?
Give me just a second. Hold on, give me just a second here to answer the fire department.
Okay, thank you. They don't worry about their own cops, I guess. hold it up right where I can video it. There you go.
Okay, so you said there were people in the lobby when you got there and they went in the back?
I don't know if they went in the back or not. They just disappeared. And they're gone. And I've been like, knocking on the doors and stuff to see if somebody will, was around, and nobody's coming out. It's been a while. It's probably been at least 20 minutes, wouldn't you think, Rob? Can you just send an officer here?
They're already on the way. They're coming while I'm talking to you.
Okay, good. Thank you. I'm doing clerical business, and I was trying to fill out the forms and then hand it back to them, and then they disappeared. So that's why I say it's a little odd, because it clearly says on the door 6:45 is when they close. Otherwise, I would be like, heck, they just went home. But since they don't close till 6:45, I think that's not the case.
Okay. It says on the door they close at 6:45.
Where did you see that, Rob? Yeah, it says it right on the door. They close at 6:45 p.m. Monday through Friday. And it's not the holiday. That's Monday, isn't it? I think Martin Luther King is on Monday.
Correct.
Okay, yeah, it's not that then.
I'll let someone out. There should be someone out there with you momentarily, okay?
Okay, thank you very much. What was your name and position?
I am operator 944.
944, thank you.
Oh, you're welcome. Have a good day.
You too.
Well, Chris and his friend wait for quite a while, but the police never respond. Eventually, Chris slips his officiated notice of intent to sue under the window and leaves, but once he's outside, the officer briefly comes back.
She came out now. As soon as she gets back up and drop off of there.
She in here? Did you get that? Look, we got her. She's right here, ma'am. Right here. Hey, I'm glad you're okay. Come on out here and take these documents. It's all right. It's already done. I'll call the cops back and let them know that I've seen you and you're okay and you're just a little childish brat. Unprofessional pieces of shit. No wonder you're getting sued.
Looks like Chris could benefit to read the book How to Win Friends and Influence People. For this Frauditor Fatigue Cooldown segment, here is something a little different. The Pink Fairy Armadillo. And yes, they are really real.